Hey, welcome back to another Montreal Canadiens play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful jungle of Terren on amazing great Thursday night, September 25th, 2025. Hopefully an amazing great day, ready to rock and roll with the Montreal Canadiens. They host tonight the Toronto American Hockey League team, Maple Leaf. What are you talking about? But Toronto came with no big star inside the lineup tonight. No Matthews, no Tavares, no Stollarts, no Nylander, Raleigh, Carlo. And this is going to be more like a Marlies team tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal have their top 6 players on the lineup tonight. I'm talking about Suzuki, Caulfield, Sakaski. And then Kirby Dach, his first game is going to be between Patrick Laine and Ivan Demidov. On the third line, Vincent Rover is going to be the center between Joshua Roy and Philippe Major. And then the fourth line, Florent Jekai back in the lineup with Luke Tuck and Jarrett Davidson. On the defenseman, we have the pairing Madison and Dobson together. David Rebecca returned on the ice tonight. This time is going to be with Del Gazzo. And finally, the third pairing is O'Rourke and Clermont, two defensemen in the American Hockey League. The goaltender, Montembeault, is returned between the pipe and is going to have his backup goalie, Jacob Fowler. This is the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. I just want to sharing a really bad news for the Fleur Panthers. The captain, Barkov, possible he get a ELC. If it's the case, he could be out for a couple of months. Something going to follow up. Definitely what's about Barkov. And then Jimmy Benn, another captain, this time for the Dallas Star, is going to be out for a minimum of 4 weeks. So 2 big injuries in NHL. And welcome everybody. Don't forget please to punch in what you do. But you only have to do is to click on the likes like the one just did it right there. And that's the right things to helping the Hockey Nation. We don't ask any money. We just ask you to be respectful in the chat. That's the only rule we have. So thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Thanks. Don't forget please to click on the likes. And I can wait to see all of you returning Saturday night when the Montreal is going to be in Toronto. It's the time right now to the national anthem. Mr. Luciano back in the house tonight. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Enartap knocked the door. Moderator, both of them of the Hockey Nation. Mr. Roy, welcome in the house. Another member of the squad of Thailand and Bangkok. Thanks to be with us tonight. Now we have a couple of people in the chat, and our tap is on fire right now with all the kind of comments right there. Roger Bouchard, welcome in the house. Thanks to be with our Canadian show, Mr. Roger. Hopefully you're doing well. Claude Richard, dans la belle ville de la capitale du Canada, Ottawa. Back avec nous autres ce soir. Nous avons Larry Lavallée, upside New York. Mr. Larry Lavallée, born in Hemingford area. Mr. Luc, les travails bambou, c'est tout fini? Yes. Yes and no. He's still missing 2 bamboo on the left side. And we have to buy now the cover the chicken cup. But we're looking good. It's not straight, but yep, a bamboo. It's fun. Billy F is in the house. Welcome in the house. Thanks to you. Mr. Harry is in the house. Happy birthday. Bonne fête, notre ami Harry. Congratulations pour tes 23 ans. Ça va très bien. Et toi? Notre ami Roger est avec nous ce soir avec sa femme, Roger, Orleans area. I know it's not Alliance, but I cannot remember exactly the name. Jeremy is at the game tonight, and welcome back, Jeremy. Thanks to be with us. Enjoy the game at the Bell Center. Have fun, my friend. RJ Calabo News and update with us tonight. Audio Murphy knocked the door. Welcome back. Samuel, de retour avec nous ce soir. Thanks to be with our National Show. What we got here? Samuel, Harry, you're welcome. And here we go. A2 knocked the door. Is still eating? No. A2 completely done with the cheese now. I have to be quiet with that site. 4-3 for the Montreal. Triple W is in the house. Bon match, mes amis. La partie elle commence, la première période. On se reparle un peu plus tard. Here we go. Ken McCarthy is in the house. Yamo is in the house for Finland. Thanks so much. Martin Young back in the house. Long time, my friend. Thanks to be with us. Carole, welcome. Carole Leduc, welcome in the show. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. J'espère que tout va bien. Bobo, retourne avec nous ce soir. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Pete Martin also with us tonight. Butch knocked the door. Victor locked the door. Welcome back. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. Hopefully, you're doing well. Carol, Butch, Andrew Butch, Chance Stewart is in the house. A2. I thought I was going to be missed the game. Power 1 cut. Sorry to hear that. A2, hopefully doing better. Zeph, also with us tonight. Welcome back. Victor again. Ray Allen, back in the house. A long time, my friend Ray. Steve from Salem, Oregon is with us tonight. Thanks to that. PS knocked the door. No hockey ball tonight for PS. Hopefully doing well. PS, you won your game last night. Bobby knocked the door. Welcome back. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. And bonne partie, mes amis. On va aller à la partie maintenant. Here we go. Toronto set up now. Going to break out. Carrying the puck in neutral zone. Down the puck behind the net of Montembeau. Recovered by the defenseman Del Galzo. Skating went on the puck and transition right there at the blinds. Coming out. Lose the puck. Great play by Toronto. But could be that recovery the puck. Battle with the puck until Toronto shoot the puck. Miss the net recovery by Liney. Liney cannot put the puck outside the zone. Go behind the net for David Rebacker. Rebacker is going to retrieve the puck behind the net. And now going to give the puck back deep in the zone of the Toronto for the Montreal Canadiens. But the Toronto recovery is coming on the offensive side. Throw the puck back, and the puck bouncing on the left side of Montembeau. Battle on the left side with Rebacker and the Toronto Maple Leaf. And then we have another big hit for the Toronto. We have the four line of Toronto. And now Pesada is on the ice. Go back to Major. Major back to, I think it's Rebacker. And now it's coming back on the left side, carrying the puck. No, it was a Clerman. I apologize. The puck bouncing the crease of the goaltender of Toronto and stop the puck with the glove. That strike look better this year. Here we go. Frankie, welcome back in the house also. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, please, to click on like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Don't forget, if you want to watch the game free, you can go on hockey.tv. The puck drop winning par le Montreal Canadiens outside the zone now at this moment. The puck go behind the net of the goaltender on the Montreal. Couple more game in the NHL. Washington Flyers, Islanders, Rangers, Buffalo, Detroit. The puck in front of the net of Montembeau, recovered by Luke Tuck, cross the red line and offensive on the neutral zone, then down the puck deep in the zone, chasing by Davidson a bit too late on that one. Another hit, pressure for the four line with Florent Jacquet, Davidson, and Luke Tuck. Now Toronto is going to recover the puck, try to get the puck outside the zone, all the way back, get the puck back to Montreal. New plus coming from Craig Berube. We have 0 shot since the beginning of this game. Interesting. The puck go back deep in the zone by Caulfield. Intercept by Raphael. Raphael, maybe, or Raphael. Recovered by Caulfield. Caulfield gave back to Anderson, I believe. But intercept barely by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Now, Montreal attacking again by Suzuki. Gave back to Sakaski. Ball on the side. Toronto intercept. Both teams exchange the puck. Not a great execution from the beginning of this game between both teams. But we'll see what who's going to start, who's going to have the first shot on the net. Samuel, Frankie, Butch, Jeremy, back in the house. Welcome back. You're welcome, Jeremy. Back now for the Montreal Canadiens, defensive side in front of Montembeault. Battle now around, try to get a break out by Rebecca. Wait, hiding behind the net. Looking for option passing, nobody there. Montreal is going to return on defensive zone to double swing their breakout. Rebecca use the right side, pass the puck to the D. Long stretch just now in front of the bench for the leave is coming defensive side. Recovery by Toronto. No whistle for the long time right now. The puck go outside zone. Toronto attacking almost a breakaway right there. Recovery on the left side. Shoot the puck, he score. Oof, Montembeault, not good. Lawton scored the first goal of the game. Oh, Montembeault would like to see that a little bit too on his left side of the post. Scott Lawton, ex-Flyers, scored the first goal of the game. Very bad play at the defensive side by the defenseman. O'Rourke opened the door. And directly from the dots, great shot under the blocker of Montembeault on that one. Maybe over. Oh, yeah, over the blocker. Apologize. Inside pose. And the Toronto Maple Leafs scored the first goal of the game to take the lead 1-0 against the Montreal Canadiens. Roger Delaney, welcome in the house. Ken McCarty, yeah. Hopefully doing well. Hey, coach, second period, I will watch it live. I will come back from the final period later. All right, Mr. Butch. First shot of the game, and we have a goal. Unbelievable. Go back to Montembeault, run the puck on the board, go back at the blind, shoot the puck, miss the puck. Now Montreal attacking, almost a 2-1 on the right side. Score the puck now by the Montreal, putting puck at the blind. Set up now by O'Rourke, shoot the puck, save with a glove. First shot of the game. Kirby Daka lose the puck at the entrance zone. Audio, Monsieur Nartap, Butch. Frankie, yeah, stand au retour. Don't forget the first intermission tonight. We'll talk about Montreal Canadiens. One reason possible they don't make the playoff. What the link to watch the live. Yes, Coach. I'm doing well, Ken. What about you? That one, you can go. Roger. Go to retrieve now the puck behind Toronto. Long stretch pass now, a little bit too far. It's going to be recovery behind the net by O'Rourke. Give it back to Clermont. Clermont on the back end, bring it back to Mézard. Mézard lose the puck barely. Battle with Vincent Rohrer. Confusing between Mézard and Rohrer. Give back to Mézard. Mézard back to Rohrer. Reserve to Mézard, to Rohrer. We have offside at the blue line by the Montreal Canadiens. Awesome to hear that. The captain back in the house. Hopefully you're doing well, the captain. Last season, Rohrer have 25 points and 52 games with the team Zurich. Thanks for all the likes. Face off neutral zone, opposite side of the bench of the Toronto Maple Leafs. McMahon, I believe, face to Florent Jacquet. Now we have on defensive side. Toronto win the face-off. Use the glass to put the puck on his zone. Intercept off the Jacquet. Return puck behind the net to Davidson. Battle around the net. Davidson bring puck out of the blind. Great play by Davidson. Hold the puck out of the blind by Dobson. Return puck behind the net to Davidson. Now return puck behind to Cycling. Low cycling on the On defensive side, Toronto, Dobson they get a puck back. Now Toronto attacking a 3 versus 2. Thompson intercept, get back now to Florent Jacquet. Now return puck to Davidson, hold the puck, get back on the far side, coming by Mike de Madison. Great play by Madison. Rep the puck in front of net, nobody there. The goaltender intercept the puck to create a whistle. Without Hudson, Ab are just another hockey team play in the NHL. Red Wings take the lead 1-0 against the Buffalo Sabres. Red Wings beat the Chicago Blackhawks by the score 3-2 last game for Detroit. Yeah, it's fun play. We're going to talk about this on the waiver at the end of the camp. And I don't know if Montreal is going to jump on the right defenseman side. They have a couple of players maybe available for the Montreal. And one of them, Detroit, is Barry Green. If he don't make the team, he's going to be on the waiver. So we have to follow up at what could be those players. PS. But a lot of game coming if we are just starting to vibe. Yep. No Billy yet. No Guy yet. No PLW. Thursday night, a lot of people go out. Maybe. I don't know. Face off now on the left side, goaltender. Puck drop back. Sakoski battle for the puck. Ziski tries to get a puck back. Bring puck at the blind. Holding it by Del Gazzo. Back to Ziski. Then to Caulfield. Caulfield looking on the back door. Shoot a puck into Sakoski. Oh, the defensive of Toronto struggling right there, but Montreal can capitalize. Suzuki back to Rebecca. Rebecca back to the Gazzo. Fire puck. Black shot by the Toronto Maple Leaf. And now going to be back at the neutral zone. Ça après Sakoski looking now. Getting back to Suzuki. Back again to the Gazzo. A good period for Del Gazzo so far. The number 37, ex-Nashville Predator. Great skater, Del Gazzo. But we'll see. Now to go back on the board, get out of zone by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Possible an icing. That would be the call on that one. Recovery by Ray Barker. Great puck movement between Suzuki and Caulfield. Caulfield cannot get that puck very well. Tried to get to Sakoski after they hit the stick of the Toronto Maple Leaf. First opportunity for Montreal, honestly, on that play. Blue Jays 0, Red Sox 0. Tony, welcome back. Sakoski looked really tough. No, it was a great play by Sakoski on the left side. Disagree with you, Tony, about that. The pass with the Suzuki and Caulfield was great. Sakoski have a good camp so far. Go back now on the left side, on the offensive side for the Montreal Canadiens. Battle now with Liney. Lose the puck. The puck go outside zone. Kubidak is on the ice. Toronto lob the puck behind the net. Take the lead 1-0 against the Montreal Canadiens. A goal of Scott Lawton. Make its friends at 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Toronto shoot the puck again. Montebo make a save with the glove. No rebound. It's going to restart on the left side. Good question. A2. Did Pacioretty retire? No. It was not announced by Pacioretty. He's at home like Ryan Sutter. But he's not there. He's not retired yet. Samuel Delgado, yeah. PLW, busy schedule. No, the Thursday night, he's always out. I don't know his girlfriend. Sakoski play with une cage à la poule. Une cage à la poule. With for that, Butch, multiple channel, Butch. Henry, welcome back. Go back around by Madison. Puck go outside zone. Great play by, I think it was Major. Anyhow, the puck stuck in neutral zone par le Montreal Canadiens. Return now. Intercept par Toronto Maple Leafs. Keep the puck back on the offensive side, on the flanker. Behind the net à Montembeault by Joshua. Ex-Vancouver Canucks. Joshua have a great year 2 years ago. The puck will go behind the net of the Toronto Maple Leafs now. The puck outside zone. All the way back by Rebecca, intercept. Rebecca retrieve behind Montembeault, get back to Delgado, Delgado the back end, get back now to Talk. Talk try the puck outside zone. He accomplished that, but he get the puck back to Toronto. Toronto return puck behind the net. Pelsader is going to be the first one to recover right there. Bring the puck around the board. Get back to his teammate. Control the puck to the blue line. Shoot the puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing behind the net of Montembeault. Winning again by Toronto pour use the pressure against Montreal. Set up by Toronto. Shoot the puck in front of the net. A block shot. And then get outside the zone by Montreal. Hold the puck, retrieve on the defensive side to Rebecca. Back to Delgado. Skate the puck all the way back on the offensive side. Hold for teammate. Run the puck on the board. New plus coming from Martin Saint-Louis. Look, Tuck still deep in the zone. Back again by Toronto. Go D on the neutral zone. Now all the way back on the offensive side. Push the puck behind the net by, I think it's Camp. Go back behind the net now on the Montembeault. Clermont and O'Rourke with the puck. Get back to Matchili. Matchili recovery, but not good enough to keep the puck. Montreal is going to use the board. Gets out the zone. Let you know already. Yeah. Lenny, Doc, and Demilov are not going to have too much. Everyone is getting and everyone way. Can all the best of Dak this year. Coach will be think of the past shortly, actually. So will the leave. And I thought, where is Ron King? He's still at the lunch, at the dinner in Utah. Go back to Montreal Canadiens, run the puck on the board. Recovery by O'Rourke. Get back to it was a Clermont. Back to the D. Montreal attacking by Suzuki. Return puck deep in the zone. Chasing the puck. Ballon on the left side of goaltender. Sakoski try to get a puck back. Bring puck to the board at the blind. And it's go Madison to Dobson. Bring puck in front of the net. To Suzuki in front to opposite side to Caulfield. The puck bouncing outside the zone. And now Toronto attacking. Use the neutral zone on the offensive side. Go behind the net of Montembeault. The both team 53 battle for the puck. The puck stuck at the right side of Montembeault until Montreal cannot recover. Oh, 2 versus 1 at the back door. Madison intercept the puck in front of Montembeault. And wow, what a great play by Madison. Now go back again by him. Retrieve the puck. Get back to Dobson behind the net. Dobson keep the puck. Turn around. Hold the puck a little bit longer. New plus coming from Martin Saint-Louis with a little bit over 9 minutes to go remaining. 1 minute, one shot on the net. Only 3 by Toronto. Go back outside the zone by the Toronto. Carry puck in neutral zone. All the way back on the red, on the blue line. Down the puck behind the net. Intercept by Kubidak. Get hit. Then the puck ballon to the side with Kubidak. Joined by Demidov. The puck go back at the opposite corner of the Montembeault. Liney try to get a puck back. A ballon on the right side with Kubidak. Liney. And intercept by Madison. Return puck behind the net. Go back to Delgado, I believe. Looking on, get back now to Doc. Now back again to Demidov. Demidov loses the puck, going to recover on the defensive side for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's coming on neutral zone by the defenseman. Carrying puck at the blue line, skate the puck on the offensive side. That's what he did. Bring puck down the net by Oldburn. Not Oldburn anymore because he left the building. It's a new one for 29. Anyway, recovered by Montreal. Go back deep in the zone of Toronto. Both teams exchange the puck. A lot of play in the neutral zone. And they go nowhere after that. Again, a lot of fun things. Not many things going on for both teams. Now Montreal try to get a puck by Luke Tuck. Down the puck deep in the zone. Chasing out by... I think it was Rover. I apologize. Now Toronto attacking now on the offensive side of the Montreal Canadiens down the park behind Montembeau. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go remaining on this game. Montreal get out of the zone. Carry puck on the other side. Back to Talk. Talk down the puck deep in the zone. Intercept by Toronto. Set up the breakout by McMahon. The puck go back into the zone again. En français, on dit le jeu est complètement décousu. Je crois que c'est la bonne façon de dire. The puck go behind the net, the goaltender. Intercept by the number goaltender 35, Elbity. Intercept now by Florent Jacquard. Bring puck behind the Rover. Right at the blind. Shoot the puck by Madison. Miss the net. Go back. It was Caulfield. I apologize. The puck behind the net now. Caulfield back on the ice. To go back at the Toronto. Intercept the puck. Get out zone and Madison could beat. Go back on breakaway. Coming on the net. Montembeau between the legs. Scott Towden scored his second goal of the game. Everything started with Madison turnover. The Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead 2-0 against a Montreal Canadiens. Not very good. Wow. Montembeau on that one. You have a turnover by Madison and finally a breakaway. Scott Lawton used a fake between the legs of Montembeau. And that's it on that play. 2-0 Toronto. We'll go to a set now on the defensive side. Toronto get out of the zone. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Battle with Suzuki. Back to Sakeski. Fight the puck. Save maybe with the blocker. Recovery by Del Gazzo. Lead the puck back to Caulfield. All the way back to Sakeski. Battle for the puck down the net. Sakeski tried to Suzuki. Back to the blue line. Now return the puck on behind the net. A little bit too soft pass by Suzuki. If not, it would be a good shot for the Montreal. The puck go back a blind over the Rebecca. Rebecca recover the puck. Now get the puck back to Caulfield. Caulfield looking out, back to Rebecca. Rebecca bubble for the puck again. Use the glass, use the board. Returning by Rebecca. Set up now by Del Gazzo. Set up by Captain. Captain looking out, lose the puck from behind. Recover the puck. Battle now on the left side. Back again at the back door. Ah, too bad pass by Suzuki. If not, Liney was looking for the one-timer shot. Now the Toronto get out of the zone. Attacking the red line, down the park deep in the zone. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Battle with Demidov. Demidov leave the puck back to Toronto, but the puck go back to Clermont. Clermont gave to O'Rourke. Ran the puck on the board. Back to Liney. Liney looking out. Set up now to the defenseman. Montreal Canadiens attacking now by Clermont. Join the play. Coming on defensive side of the Toronto play. We have a whistle. We have a tripping, by the way. The first call, the first power play of the game. For the Montreal Canadiens. Let's see what we got in the chat there. Ron, welcome back in the house. Hey, Mr. Tony Raiden, welcome. Thanks for the likes. Scott Loudon scored a 2 goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. TV timeout. Coach thought on the Xavier Bourgault going on the waiver today. But it's another one like, you know, cannot make the NHL year after year. And that surprised me for him. Not easy. That gave us a good education. It's not easy to make the NHL. We'll see if a team can make a chance, can take a chance in, but I don't think so. I think it'll be American Hockey League. Capitaine, can the Habs cut players during the intermission? Go back now par Montreal, attacking now by Doug. Give it back onto the side. Now it's coming back Demidard. Demidard bottle, lose his edge. Recovery by Toronto. Intercept par Montreal at the blue line. Go back to the board. Go back to Demidard. Demidard looking now. Power play right there. It's coming out by line. Fire puck save. Bottle, unit number 2 right away there. The puck bouncing back to Rebecca, I believe. Show the puck, block shot par le Toronto. The puck go back on the Montembeault. 45 seconds to go remaining. Montreal attacking again. Get back now to Caulfield. Caulfield back to Tuck. Roy, apologize. Roy back at the blue line. Set up now by Madison. Set up back to Caulfield. Caulfield back to the bumper. Go back to Roy. Roy back to Madison. With 3:45 to go remaining on this first period. Saved by the goaltender. That gave 4 shots for the Montreal Canadiens. RJ Calabo, Islanders 2. Rangers 0. Buffalo 1. Red Wings 2. The Capitals take the lead 1-0 against the Flyers. LDB. We know Toronto. Wolf left the team. Go back out blind now par Montreal. Madison. Ballon now back to Caulfield. Caulfield looking at the blue line. Set par Montreal par Ziski. Looking out. Try the puck to Madison. Madison to Caulfield. Fake it. Shoot the puck. And a goal. And the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Madison scored the first goal of the game. Great shot by Mike Madison between the pipe and between the legs, I believe. And the Montreal Canadiens scored the first goal of the game. Well, a great play between Suzuki and Madison. Fake it for Caulfield, and he beat the goaltender over the blocker, I believe. Power play back. Power play goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Madison, assisté par Suzuki again et Caulfield. Unbelievable. Thanks for the likes. Excel is in the house. Welcome back. I don't want to score. I like who is Mike Madison. We have another goal by the Toronto Maple Leafs. I was looking here. Now McMahon scored a goal. 3-1 Toronto. Let's see the replay right there. Screen in front of the net, guys. Nobody. Toronto take the lead back up by 2 goals after a quick goal after the goal of the Montreal Canadiens. 3-1. Mark, welcome to the house. Eminem, welcome in the house. We have a fait off-site. Wonder we're not a big fan of him. Back now à Toronto, down the park on defensive side of Montreal Canadiens. Mr. Kev, welcome in the house. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Et finalement, le puck va outside zone. And go intercept par le Toronto Maple Leafs. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining. Ninety seconds to go. Flashing. This time it's Patrick Lanning. And 26, welcome in the house. Only reason I can think of that Tuck's play is because he would be on the line with Florent and Laval is useless here. And Twisted does not like the Madison Dobson pairing. Seven shots par le Toronto, five par le Montreal Canadiens. TV timeout. Oh, PS 20. I think them are making go left go joke. PS. Face off the right someone Montembeau. Power play now for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Lethierry with Lawton. Lawton looking for a hat trick at the first period. With 1 minute, a little bit over 1 minute to go. Face off winning par Montreal Canadiens. Ran the puck on the board. Madison is on the PK for the Montreal at the beginning of this power play for the Toronto. And icing the puck all the way behind the goaltender. Set up now the breakout par the Toronto. Drive the puck back. Skate at the blue lines. Come at the red line. On the offensive side of the flanker. Recover the puck. Go back on at the goal line. Pardon, on the left side, Montembeault. Montreal intercept. Get out of the zone. Go back on the offensive side. Oh, decide to retrieve by Nick Suzuki. Go. Nick Suzuki on the PK. Interesting. And Montreal icing the puck all the way behind the net. Get out of the zone by the Toronto. Carrying puck at the neutral zone in front of the bench with 30 seconds to go remaining. Puck on the board. Down the party on the net. Madison try to get back on the net. Get hit by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Battle behind the net and by Jekai. Jekai gave back to Doc, I believe. I'm not sure it's Doc. Anyhow, dumping the puck and icing the puck. 0 shot for the Toronto for the first minute of that power play. Down the puck behind the net of Montembeault. Recovery by the Montreal barely. The puck stuck around the board. That would be complete that first period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that's all. Here we go. The first period is over between the Montreal and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we have 4 goals. Very busy first period. And we have, first of all, at 4:35, Lawton unassisted. And then Lawton again at 13:15, assisted by McMahon and Matt Shelley. 16:26 power play goal. Madison assisted by Suzuki and Caulfield. But again, Toronto came back with a goal of Beckman about 30 seconds later, assisted by Benin and Matt Shelley. Second assist on Matt Shelley. Both teams have 1 power play. Montreal score on the power play. And we have 1 for Toronto and did not score yet. 7 shots only by Toronto, 5 by the Montreal Canadiens. That's conclude the first 20 minutes at the Bell Center tonight on the Thursday night. Montreal Canadiens 0-1 and the Toronto Maple Leafs 3. There we go. Tony, Mark, DD is in the house. Theodore in the house. Welcome. And that's pretty much what we got. Both looking for perfect chemistry for success. Triple W, you cannot start the season like that, I hope. And that's happening after 20 minutes. Let's see other score in NHL. We have the Buffalo Sabres 1, the Detroit Red Wings 2. The Rangers lead now 3-2 against the New York Islanders. Very difficult season for the Islanders so far. Only 4 shots, but they have 2 goals for them. Then the Capitals take the lead 1-0. Andrew Cristall, the 27th overall pick a couple of years ago, score assisted by Lapierre and Chills home. That's pretty much what we got. The game starts in 15 minutes. Minnesota owes the Dallas Stars. The Mammoth are at the Golden Knight tonight. Berard score. Brennan Ottman score for the New York Rangers. Vincent Trocheck score. Lafrenière got an assist. Chris Terry. Wow, Chris Terry score. And that's what we got on this game. The rookie of Detroit looking good got Nigar, Santi Pelika, and Danielson score. They get the point for the Buffalo Aslan score. And Mason Appleton score. Mason Appleton play with Andrew Cup, by the way. Toronto could have a good team this year. I believe. RJ Calabro, 1-1 Yankees keep us on the update of the baseball RG tonight. Blue Jays 0-0. Laney need to play with someone that can carry a line. Did he ever carry a line? And Winnipeg, he played with Wheeler or Sheffley. No doubt 0-0. No doubt triple W for Butch. Montembeault is struggling tonight, Kevalev. You're absolutely right. Let's go on the intermission like we do usually. I was trying to read everything. I just want to announce to everybody, every Sunday morning, we're going to have a new show. It's called Un déjeuner aux couleurs des Canadiens. Is going to be in French. The Sunday morning, 30 minutes. It's going to be a little bit talking about the game on Saturday night. We start this Sunday, by the way, and it's going to be around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. And we're going to carry on that for about 30 minutes, about in French only that morning. So, Déjeuner aux couleurs des Canadiens, new show at the Hockey Nation, season number 6. I'm too negative, just frustrated. Here we go. Monday will find his game, Tony. Also, what Monday will give us a game like that. Big question, guys, about this. The Canadiens lost over 2,000 games of the NHL experience last year with Armia, Dvorak, and Savard gone. Could that lack of the veteran presence become a problem this season for the Montreal Canadiens? If you look about the facts and the playoff, Montreal made the playoff last year with the youngest player about age, but it was number 17 with the most game play in NHL. If you look about all the players, all the team made the playoff, they have an average of game. Usually, the team make the playoff because they have experience in the team. This could be a really big problem for the Montreal Canadiens this season. The lack of experience about the number of the game, not about age, but about the number of the game. Not many teams made the playoff with that situation. So you have Budzik play 72 game, I believe. Dobson play what? 200, 300 game. Compared for 2,000 game we lost. This could be a really big major problem for the Montreal Canadiens. Because the fact are, a team with less of a minimum the game, but you're not going to make the playoff. Is it possible? We have to see what could happen. Butch, Earth one, he come to the PK and block shot. How many games should MSS give Doc before declaring the experience is over? Well, I think for me, it would be like half of the season. Like you have to let the players come back, recovery. For me tonight, for Kirby Doc, it's about how he feel tomorrow, how he feel body-wise. But you have to give at least half of this season for Kirby Doc with Laine and Davidov to see really how he's doing that. It's not 9-10 games you change everything. I have a lot of negative comments tonight. I can't do that. I'm not going to jump in on that. It's an exhibition game. It's an exhibition game. I'm going to repeat again. It's an exhibition game. And we have to take it like that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just normal. It's just a player try to get back in shape in the game, and that's it. You have nothing to judge or, well, this player is bad or this player is bad. No, it's we have right now four defensemen are not going to play in NHL next season. We have six forward is they are not going to play in NHL next season. So that's okay. You have nothing to be negative about that situation tonight. It's just an exhibition game. No Pesada and Devorak were not helping. And 10 game mark. Nate, another beer, maybe that would bring luck. Butch. Theodore is also preseason for us fans while just getting warm up and prepared to complain all season long. They replaced those games with a 1,200 game experience younger. No audio. I disagree with you. Yeah, for both team, and one team is played with effort and one is not. Exactly, got to lose one game. I don't know how much some of the fans is just preseason, but they all play against the League American Hockey League team. It's not matter who he play against. Where is the big Bears? It's just for me, I see this friendly. I can understand your point of view. I can understand you upset or disappointed or whatever it is. But for me, I just feel like I'm not going to judge a performance or exhibition game um, on that situation. Like, no, I was not comment your comments, Mark. I was just answer to you. For me, it would take half of the season about Kubidok. Just curious, as your opinion, see my complaint for other players another day. He's not played tonight, Mark. I just got home from work. Frank, welcome in the house. Zeph missed the Warek smile. So how could be a numbers defenseman or backup? The wreck is overrated. Give it a pause. Amiat was underrated, not that big of a loss, but his action game is important for Rouen. Triple W. They got the 80 by and the goal for leave. We still stand a chance, Butch. No stars. Rouen is nowhere to be seen as always. But that gave us guys a good idea to play like tonight. Second game for Rebecca, second game for Joshua Roy, Rover, Mejar, Florent Jekai, Talk, Davidson. This is a good Clerman. I don't know what they use or work tonight. I would use Engstrom tonight if I was a Montreal Canadian, but they go with that. I don't know why they use Del Gazzo second game tonight. Maybe they want to see if they can call him up. I don't think so. So I don't know why they do that. But it is what it is. If I'm really kidney right now, I'm really questionable about my situation with the Montreal Canadiens. Really kidney did not play any game so far. Some of these players are trying to make the Habs and are just skating around like he means nothing. No pride in themselves, just shameful. As I said, his game, I'm that transparent. Mark. No, but I can read your mind. Nothing speculate. Slur from the Av Peter. Yeah, would have good to see Engstrom at Triple W. Yeah, and that's what like I said, I think, but you know, it is what it is. Top was not that bad last game. You know, they used Davidson tonight, but you're right. But I think they already know about Torp, so that's the reason tonight never are Del Gazzo, Pete Martin. Del Gazzo was the Nashville Predator organization. Is a 5'10", 5'11", a good skater. You can see on the ice, but another American Hockey League. Amiet was one trick pony, so was they were racket. Barry, welcome to the house. If you're Roddy Kidney, prepare to be yeah. It's still one more year, become RFE next year. Look, it, this is a good example of players and the QM. 2 seasons on 100 points, Joshua Webb 200 points, and the QM, and they're not going to make it. And it is that way. We're going to restart the game very shortly. Like Kidney, Roy, at some point they're going to leave American Hockey League and they're going to play in Europe, KHL or something like that. That's part of who they are. Habs should send Joshua Roy to Laval after this game. That he won't be called up during the season either. I don't think it's the right message to leave a player like that. Um, it's not necessary to send a player Laval right now. The team is not practicing. Uh, they can send player at the junior team, but they can give him an extra game for Joshua Roy. I don't see no problem with that part. Um, because if you imagine if you're a player, you just tell him that way, it's really negative for the players around. Um, that said, like if you tell him right now after the game, we're going to send you back in Laval, and then we're not going to call you all season, it's the way you treat your players. And the little thing like that, Joshua is going to tell this to Owen Beck. Owen Beck is going to tell this to Philippe Major. Major is going to tell this to Kidney to Trudeau to Rebecca. All together, they're going to look at each other and say, wait a minute, is it the way an organization treat the player that way? If it's the case, why are we here? So I disagree with you. You should never mention to any players, we're not going to we're not going to call you back. This is not the right way to treat the players, and you really completely shut down the players or your organization. I just feel differently for me. Amir took too long, release his role, got to bring more that Henry A2. Coach, I really like Madison, shot the goal. It was deceptive, thought it was going to make a pass. I remember this time last season. How about you, A2? That's not a professional Triple W. That's what it's fun. I said there. The second period going to start. Here we go. We have penalty for the Montreal Canadiens still. So power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Montreal between the pipe for the Montreal so far. Go back now to the blue line to the Toronto. Ice in the puck. Don't put the puck deep in the zone. The Rebecca is going to recover. Protect the puck to the wall. Not good enough. Now joined by, I think it was Delgado. Go back at the blue line. Hold the puck by the Toronto. Walk at the blue line. Looking now. Fire puck in front of net. Block shot by Montreal Canadiens. Recovered by Rebecca. But not good enough to put the puck outside the zone. Recovered by Toronto inside. Thanks so much. Super chat. The $5, the first goal. Of the Hockey Nation tonight. The puck in front of net, and Montreal make a save. The puck bouncing until we have a whistle, and that's it. That's all we got on that one. The first goal of the game by Mr. Reggie.
Oh my God!
Thank you. And we have the first goal of the game by Mr. Reggie. Thanks so much for the super chat. We'll go to get an assist. We'll try to get the people are more positive on that assist. I'm going to give to Zeb Lecav on that one. And then I'm going to give an assist to Mr. Tony Reardon. Got an assist on the goal of Reggie. Thanks so much on that one. Coach, I'm a Leaf fan, but I like your commentary and knowledge of the game. Thanks so much, TMB. Welcome in the house. I appreciate a lot. Very kind of you. We're going to see what happened there. 3-1 Montreal with a little bit over 90 minutes. Suzuki at the face-off with Caulfield. Winning by Suzuki. Montreal used the board to get a puck outside the zone. The puck will going to bouncing all the way on the neutral zone. Pete, welcome in the house also. Go Habs, go second period. Maybe what will wake up. Go back now on defensive side. Recovery by the defense of the Montreal. Go back. Dudy Clermont. Long stretch fast now. The puck bouncing between the skate will be a nice scene. That's a great example, guys. What is... that's a good example. What is the Montreal Canadiens situation right now? When I'm talking that way, is like you have a defenseman playing American Hockey League. You have Suzuki playing NHL. And the pass is not tape to tape, is between the skate. That create a nice scene, but still, you're going to see a lot of bad execution for both teams. It's just normal. That's why we cannot judge too much about those kind of game. Sakaski get the puck back to the D. Going to reset now. Caulfield try the puck back, but intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Show the puck. Black shot by Montreal. Caulfield recovery. Get back to Sakaski. Looking out for passing. Get back to the D. And now going to use the board. Now to the Suzuki. Suzuki to have the puck back. He should pass the puck in front of Sakaski. A bad decision by the captain, Suzuki. The puck go back to the D for the Toronto Maple Leafs. On the neutral zone now. Play offside at the blue line. And go to a set now on the neutral zone in front of the bench of the Toronto. RJ Carabo is in the house. Thanks for all the likes. We have, of course, Pete Martin. What problem is between the ear he used to the man to go to the now is other players ahead of him. Now he has to roll to play, which is different. Where is the dub is doing nothing against the Leaf farm team. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens. Use the board. We have a super sticker by Mr. Butch Bouchard. The second goal of the game for the Butch.
Oh my God!
Thank you, Butch. And we have a goal, a sticker, a goal by Butch. Try to follow the play at the same time. Montreal is on the delay penalty for Toronto Maple Leafs. The puck missing by Montreal. But second goal of the game, guys, by Butch to the Hockey Nation Live Show. Appreciate that. We're going to get an assist to Jose Duarte, moderator of the Hockey Nation Live Show, back in the house tonight. TH knocked the door also with us. Both of them get an assist. Jose Duarte and TH, goal by Butch. The second goal of the game, still delay penalty for Toronto. On te détache le puck. Montreal attaqué par Caulfield. Caulfield to the blind. Fire puck. Block shot par le Toronto. Recovered par Montreal to the board par Laine. Laine back to the D. Set up by Madison. Back to Thompson. Back to the captain. Captain's coming down. Back to Thompson. Thompson looking for Laine. Laine to the top. They'll go back now to the blind by Madison. Puck movement par le Montreal again. Madison looking down. Madison looking for Laine. Fire puck. Block shot par le Toronto. Recovered by Dobson in front of net. The Toronto touched the puck finally. To make that call of hooking, Montreal will be on power play for the second time during that game. For that, I'm late. Enjoy the second period. No problem, Butch. Hello, Mr. TH. Very kind of you. Butch. Bobby, Roger, future NHLer. Rover, Bobby. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well, Jose. My friend Jose. We'll see power play number 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. We have right now Roy, Suzuki, Caulfield, Sakaski. Should be Nate Thompson. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs, go around the board. Toronto ice in the puck. Toronto getting out of the puck with 3 on defensive side, all the way back out the blue line, at the goal line. I apologize. Ice in the puck all the way behind the net. Set up by Mike Madison. Madison behind the net. Set up the breakout. Looking now. Drop carrying puck behind to Caulfield. Caulfield looking now the blind to the red line. Drop to Suzuki. Suzuki en entrée zone to the flanker. Return the puck to Suzuki from line I believe it was Roy. The puck go behind the net now. Ballot. On the left side, Sakaski bubble for the puck. He back out blind. Nobody there. Madison could not catch the puck going to return on the defensive side. He back to captain. Captain skate with the puck. He back to Caulfield. Caulfield back to Sakaski. Back to Madison. Madison walk at the left side. Go back to Roy. Roy back to Madison. Madison back to Caulfield. Caulfield at the goal line. Looking now behind to Sakaski. Sakaski is going to walk with the puck behind the net for option passing. Go back in front of the net now. Intercept by Madison. But the puck bouncing back to Toronto and icing the puck all the way to Montembeault. Going to give back the puck to Madison. 45 seconds. New unit number 2 is coming on the ice. Now Madison carrying the puck. Looking now. Skate now the left side. Throw the puck back to Kirby Doc at the blind. Throw the puck now to the side. Attacking by the Montreal. The puck on the board. When the puck at the blind, set up by Dobson. Thompson back to Mézard. Mézard back to Demidov. I apologize. Demidov back to Mézard. Mézard back to Demidov. Demidov's coming out, looking for left and right. Back and front. Melanie should have puck. What a pass by Demidov. Ooh. Hey, voilà. Some people complaining about Demidov. Some people don't believe this kid is not good. Some people thinking Demidov is going to be just an average. But now you get the answer right there. Some people complaining about Patrick Laine. But you get your answer right there. Exhibition game, guys. What a pass by Evan Demidov. Just that pass, guys, is I cannot believe it. Wow. How sweet it is. Go back now by the Toronto Maple Leafs on the defensive side. Daily penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. Now Toronto going to retrieve. New players coming from Montreal Canadiens. And the attacking 6 versus 5. To the puck back on the left side. Back at the blue line, looking now. Bubble for the puck, and Montreal to ice the puck is going to be the penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. All got an assist. We still play. Montreal never touched the puck. Amazing. Mate in Russia, yeah. Hey, Mr. Peter August. And Mr. Jose. Hopefully doing well. Has a beauty chance from the bumper just before. Yes, Barry. Bite your tongue, a chance. Yeah, it is. We have a TV timeout, by the way. Florent Jekai for Bourdain. Here we go. Jekai on the penalty box. 7 shots for both teams so far. Both goal of the Montreal on the power play. Vidal and Major can an assist on that goal for the Major. Super shot of Jose Duarte, my friend. Jose Duarte. Smash the likes. Jose Duarte scored his 3rd goal of the game, guys. Unbelievable. Jose Duarte.
Oh my God!
Thank you. Jose Duarte scored the 2nd goal, the 3rd goal of the game. Following prior to that, it was Butch and Reggie. Jose Duarte got a goal. I'm going to give an assist to Frankie Daigle. Get an assist. A triple W got an assist on that goal. On that one. Thanks so much, Mr. Jose. Hopefully doing well. Jose, guys. Prayer at top for Jose. All his condition on this healthy. Our play now for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Show the puck. And we're going to have a whistle. Yes, Frankie. Bobby, what was so special about the pass? Major played better, right? And most said Major has no future with the Habs. Great pass between all the legs, the skate, and the stick, Bobby. Go behind the net now to the D. Go back to Matchelli. Matchelli went back to Camp. Camp ran out Ballot on the left side. Ballot with the Montreal Canadiens recovery. Go behind the net now to Joshua. Or Joshua at the blue line. Go D to D. Set by Matchelli on the back door. Hit the skate of the Montreal. Get out of the zone. 1:20 to go remaining on the power play. Go back to Matchelli. Matchelli attacking now. It's coming on the left side. Shoot the puck. Miss the net on the back end. So Matchelli, ex-Utah players. Had a good year 2 years ago. Last year, struggling. And the NHL. Toronto keep the puck in the zone. Use the board. Returning to Matchelli. Fire puck. Montembeault make a save. Recovery by Montreal. Get out and ice in the puck. And going to retrieve behind the net by Murmiss. Murmiss with the puck now. Change the direction. Get out the left side. Pressure by Montreal. Pass the puck to the board. Recovery now by Cowan. Cowan attacking now. Bubble for the puck at the flanker. Return the puck to Cowan. Cowan intercept by Montreal recovery. And ice in the puck again. With 40 seconds to go. Great play by Montreal. Don't give any chance. Toronto power play. Not there yet. Go back now by the Lettieri with the puck now, looking for Cowan. Cowan attacking with speed, but lose the puck. But recovery by Toronto. Back the puck behind the goal line, change the direction. Back again at the blue line. Hold the puck to the Matchney to Cowan. Go back to Lettieri, shoot the puck. Montebo make a save, no rebound. And that's what we got right there. We have some pushing left and right. And that's what we got here. Pete August, I'm fighting the neck surgery and no cancer. No cancer. I'm fighting the best I can, Coach Jose. Prayer, my friend, and thought for Jose cancer, guys. Jose been very difficult for the last couple of years. We wish the best, Jose. Thanks again for your super shot. Very kind of you. Coach might sound silly, but could Hudson and Demidov on the same power play be a negative? They are both a creator. I like to move the puck so they take away from coach from each other set. No. Every goal for Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know, it was tip in front of the net, but we have to see if it's the third goal or not. No. Lawrence score for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see what we got here. Lawton go back, shoot a puck, or hit the stick or someone. Lawrence. I don't think so. I think it's Lawton. Lawrence touched it, but Thompson some smaller. That his size. So far, Jude has not done anything. Maybe he's still on vacation from counting his dollar. Change how they look at and the playoff together on the same power play. Go Habs, go Frank. It's a Fowler is between the pipe. MS looking for the players that can be the best or better. At trick, TBM. Yeah, he gave to Lawrence, but power play goal, by the way. I was just talking about that. But yeah, Peter Lawrence goal. At the replay TMB, it looked like he bounced. Now A2 said the skate. Excel, coach, you forgot to answer my question. No, I did not, Peter. I had 2-1 for Montreal, but turned around by Liney. Liney battled there, lose the puck right there. Puck go other play. Peter, I did not answer. I did not answer. First of all, you're right about that because they have a goal. But my point of view about this, if there was two defensemen or two forward, I would say this is a problem. But because they are moving the puck left and right, Clermont got hit from behind. I don't know he's going to be rest of the game. Oh, T in the face, guys. His mouth is full of blood. The blood. For me, I don't see that. Pipe Pesada, by the way. Peter, because they are defensemen and forward. That said, Peter, passing is not a playmaker like a carrying the puck, move the puck left and right. So I don't see that a problem on the same power play. Meza have a good trade play. Some like it. Yeah, TMB. And we have a goal there. Lawrence now this time score. 5-2 Toronto Maple Leafs. Montebo 5 goal and 11 shot. Here we go again. According to some, the rebuild is a boss, Zeph. Turnover right there. Lawton and funny net. This time was Demidov. On vacation, change Monday is sleeping. Take Monday out, stop the bleeding. Montreal right now, should have parked behind the net. Recovery by the left side, hand pass was the call. It's a one game to boss, a preseason game. It is. Ray Allen, his exhibition game is exhibition everyone 4% with 1,100. Alex, I turn off the game. Ab will lose, not a playoff team. Alex, that's okay. 0-0 at the end of the fifth inning. Defense not taking their men out of the play, yeah. Not a great night for sure for the Montreal Canadiens, but Latin 3-point tonight. Latin 4-point tonight. Wow. 4-point for Latin. Ex-Flyers. Was you live by the goalie, you die by the goalie. Yeah. Lawrence, a couple years ago, he was playing in the East Coast Hockey League for the Florida Everblades. What a great story behind Lawrence. Make his career with the Carolina Hurricane, then he went to the Florida Panthers before he joined the Toronto Maple Leafs. I said to rebuild goalie not play because he was late to practice, Peter August. As long as no one get hurt, preseason, that's a win. I'm sure some are on the anticipation period right now. Third of the goal was not Monte's fault, but two others, yes. Thanks again if you were part of the show tonight. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. Go behind the net, Montembeau. Now, Montreal get out of the zone. Ski the puck now on the left side. Caulfield get back to the ski. On the left side to Zakaski. Bubble for the puck behind the net. Recovery by Caulfield. Caulfield looking for the option passing. Caulfield will go back now to Rebecca. Save by the goaltender. Zakaski cannot recover the puck, but battle for the puck on the board. But get out of zone by the Toronto. Set up by Montreal Canadiens. Return puck deep in the zone. Recovery by Toronto. Bring the puck on the board. Go Habs, go. This game is over. Back now, turn around, and Toronto attacking now by pass it up. Battle now on the left side. Recovery by Rebecca. Go back to the D. That Gazzo get the puck back. Intercept by Toronto. Now the puck go back to Rebecca. Set up now by Rover. Rover down the puck on the left side. Battle now the left. Recovery by Roy. Roy on the left side looking now. Roy battle from the left side. Around the board. Get pushed behind the net. Recovery by Rover. Rover back to Major. At the blind now. Set up now. Fire puck. Block shot. Recovery by Montreal. Shoot the puck again on the side of the net. Battle behind the net with Roy and Memis. Recovery by Roy. Return puck at the blind. Set up now by Montreal. Go back to the blue line. The Del Gazzo. Recovery the puck on the left side. Montreal hold the puck again. Back again at the blind. Go back to the recovery by Montreal. But cannot keep the puck in the zone by, I believe, is Dobson. Dobson get a puck back. Retrieve. Reset. Come in the neutral zone. Get back to the D. à donner une raison to Roy. The puck on the way, recovery by it was Davidson. Madison gave back to Dobson. Dobson get the puck back to the wall. Toronto recovery. No icing, no ice stick. Wait by the linesman. Go back now defensive. 7 minutes to go remaining. Ballon now behind the net of Montembeault. Lose the puck by Montreal. By O'Rourke, I believe. Ballon now on the left. Stuck on the wall. Helping by Dobson. Doc is there. Following by Jekai. Actually also. Now we have Davidson. Join the party. Recovery the puck. Get back behind the bubble on the left side by Dobson. Not a very good play by Dobson, honestly. Now Jekai, penalty right there. Montreal will be on the PK. 13 shots for the Toronto, 7 only for Montreal. You're right about this, Kev. Coach, where do you think the Leafs will finish in the Atlantic Division? The big question for Toronto right now is really the defensive. I think they're going to miss Marner at some point. They have a good goaltending. The defense for me is my big question. Every year when you get eliminated, you have to review what is missing. And for me, in my opinion, the defenseman, it was one of the problems for them. Yeah, they got a trade deadline, Carlo, and, they had Danev and Riley and OEL. But still, if they want to go deep in the playoff, the D could be questionable. I think they have a lot of good players on the bottom six to give them a good identity who Berube is. Roy, Joshua, Lawton. But the D, for me, not sure. This is my problem. Now, the question about what he's going to finish, I still believe, I like the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't know why, but I think Tampa Bay is more complete for winning the Atlantic Division. Florida, they don't care. They just want to make the playoff. I think Toronto is going to be that way. So I see Toronto second on this division. Ottawa is really a team to what they're going to do. Some they believe on them, some they don't. I'm still not sure yet. Detroit, for me, right now, a little bit better at what they will look like from the outside people in hockey. Wow, Toronto almost scored again. So I know it's an answer you would like maybe more direct, but I think this is what I'm thinking about Toronto. But what he works usually at the trade deadline. If I was Toronto, I know they don't have a lot of asset, but they need a guy like Ramis Anderson. I know, and I think on the right side, get that. It was also was Jake McCabe. I didn't mention his name. I think a guy like Ramis Anderson they would be fit. Like Danev is 37 years old. At some point, I know what he can bring, but I would like to get there. And Morgan Riley, the last 2 years, at least last season, he's struggling. So I think a Ramis Anderson can helping them, but how much it would cost for them, I'm not sure. They trade Menden during the summer. So that's top six forward missing. Mano is out. Domi, Machili, there may be more active for that kind of players at the trade deadline. You have a couple of players going to be trade at the trade deadline. So we'll see. But that's my answer for that. Danny, welcome back in the house. How did that leave replace one of the point for that? All right, was that 7 shot through 36 minutes? You're right. 342. Au behind the net, dans le Montembeau. Win the puck on the board. Intercept par Montreal. Pas on the left side. Get out of zone. But it kept. No, it was not Rover. Or Major. Breakaway winner by Major. Loses edge. Do we have a penalty? Yeah, tripping. And going to be dropped by Rover. Montreal return on the power play. Another good shift by Rover. But the team play against Flyers 3-1, Washington 3, Buffalo 2, Detroit 4, Islanders 2, Rangers 4. Welcome back, Tony. Why not to put Fuller in the net, François Pitt? Welcome in the house. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, game number 3, Montembeau is not going to play until next week. If Martin Saint-Louis, I use Montembeau tonight, maybe to give the game maybe a prayer Fuller, but I think Saturday they're going to use on the road Fuller and Tobesh. They left Kakkonen, Montembeau, and Montreal. You're not going to see the 2 first line tonight and Toronto. You're going to give another game for Montembeau next week, 1 game only. And yeah, you're right, A2 about Rover. I'm very impressed by him this game. The 8th game to watch for the Islanders are mostly their American League and their bottom line share play this game. At the age, they put Richie on the first line with the Enneman tonight. You're right. But this is how it works. But again, Francois, I could be wrong. They can use Fuller. I try to read how they can manage their situation goaltender. Montreal can score 3rd goal. That probably must have been at Chipare last night, told you. Darrell, welcome back, by the way. Fuller will make Montembeau look second rate. Weak knee. René, FX with Demidab, Eleni. There we go. First icing. My time was walking. I apologize. 2:48. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens to the board. Holding now by Rouen. Go back to the ski. Toronto still the puck. It's coming now. Go back here. Great back checking by Sakaski. Lose the puck again, obviously for him. And go back to Madison. Madison now with the puck. Looking now to the captain Suzuki. Attacking now to the middle, at the blue line, at the red line. Drop to Caulfield. Caulfield loses the puck. Go back to the flanker. West taking Glenn. Carrying the puck behind the net. Round the back. Round the puck around Sakaski. Sakaski back to Suzuki. Suzuki back to Caulfield. Caulfield looking now. Montreal control the puck now. Set up. Looking now on the left side. Now Caulfield back to Sakaski. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield looking back again. Back to Madison at the blue line. Madison walk to the blue line. 1 minute to go remaining on this power play for the Montreal shoot the puck, save, and that's it. 56 again to go. Camp talking with Sakoski. Also, no energy. Will Rover start the season with Montreal? I don't think so. Triple W. Ab played their top two line and have 7 shot. Not good. Darrell run. Ottawa cut 5+ yesterday. One will the Ab cut the fat. I don't know who they cut Ottawa yesterday. I would be curious to know that. Montreal already cut the couple of junior players. Should have pack par des Midal, say par LB. Slav need to do something special instead of receiving and passing right away. They meet fans on that setup. Peter August, Toronto defense won. Nada to do with Sakoski. Smash. Paslik, Richie, and Palmieri are the only players play well at TH. KLS, welcome everybody. Welcome KLS. I'll go back to the middle. Looking now on the passing for the line A, or maybe not. Go behind the net at Toronto, recovery par Toronto. Use the board, finally pas go outside zone. Now attaqué par le Toronto Maple Leafs. Down the park behind the net. 1:20 to go. Set up by Dobson, 20 seconds to go. Dobson skate the puck now. Draw the puck back to Kirby Dock at the blue line, looking out at the red line. Line A. Line A lose the puck. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Use his speed. Coming out in front of the net. And now all the way back on the left side. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. We have power play over 5-5. They have lose the puck. Reset by the Toronto. Use the board. The dome the puck behind the net of Montembeault. First one to get there is Toronto in front of Dobson. Set up by Doc. Doc down the puck behind the net. Pressure behind by Toronto Maple Leafs. Now going to get to opposite side. Rebecca recovery. Back again to Montreal. Down the puck outside zone. Possible dead offside. But no. It looked like good for the Toronto Maple Leafs with 34 seconds to go. Now looking for the pass the puck behind the net. Intercept by I don't know, he was Thompson. Here we go. Recovery by Toronto. Down the puck again behind the net of Montembeault. Set up by Rebecca. Rebecca now on the left side. Rebecca skate the puck outside the zone. Use the board. Go back on the left side. Going to be recovery. And attacking by Toronto Maple Leafs. Matt Shelley with the puck now. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save with 5 seconds to go remaining. Don't forget, by the way, we're going to do the game Blue Jays tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So join me live tomorrow. We do a special baseball game Friday night to follow the Blue Jays. So don't miss it. John, I will do if, but I cannot upload more 15-minute video. John, I see the minutes Jake Jason, Xavier Borgo, Taylor Boucher, White, and Matthew Antonovsky were cut by Ottawa. And the second period, guys, between both teams. And we have 11 shots by Toronto for a total of 17. 4 shots by the Montreal Canadiens for a total of 9 for the Montreal Canadiens. Unbelievable. And we're going to drop the second intermission. 7-second period, Patrick Laine scored to cut the lead by 1 goal, a power play goal at 5:08. C'est by des médailles majeures. But then it was the festival, Steven Lawrence, 2 goals back-to-back inside of 2 minutes. First, on power play goal, assisted by Lawton at 30. And then score a second goal, assisted by Lawton. 4 points for Lawton so far. So after 40 minutes, Toronto 5, Montreal Canadiens 2. 3-0 late first quarterback Arizona. Seahawks 0, Cardinal 3. Ron, I like what the Healer said about Ken 3 at Creed 3. Green 3, oh, but I think it's fit all new players and they play with the went on to be not just try not to make mistake, but that's what ends up happening anyway. Captain, I think the first power play line has have horrible tactic. Sakaski should be more on the right for one-timer shot. For all you betting gal, it's all RJ tomorrow. Raise Blue Jays 707. Here we go. We'll be live. I see that Dobson on the roster sheet. You have to background Dobson play. How he's playing. It's okay. Like he tried to understand the system. He tried to get chemistry with his players. He tried to not make mistakes. A little bit more on the caution, I would say to you. I know him more as a good skater, Kevin the Buck. He's a little bit not there yet. So I have to give him time. So like everybody else tonight, I have not a really good game. So at the end of the day, an average game. John thought to evaluate in one game, one learn on the ice with Liney. For that, Mr. Invisible, TH, Vacho Grand Slam 4-0 Jays. Here we go. Grand Slam for the Jays. Wow. So don't forget tomorrow night, guys, Blue Jays in action. Well, I think for me, Dobson, he played to learn. And Jeff Bashill talked about the same thing on the press conference for Chicago last night, yesterday, this morning at the press conference, talk about the fact like it's difficult for players right now. They have to learn a new system. And it's more difficult, same situation with the new players coming to the group. You have to learn the new system. So I refer for what Jeff Bashill said at the press conference this morning about Noah Dobson. You have to learn the system. You have to fit chemistry with the players. So it's a period adaptation between him and his teammates, and we have to wait. So it's not like negative when I said that. It's just the reality behind that. So that's what I'm not judge him hard because give him, you know, couple a game before we realize, honestly. 4-3 New York Yankees, Peter. Yeah, they're way too early to judge Noah. I was just curious, just in the context of his game, it was a very good game. Well, it's probably adios for O'Rourke Clermont after this game. Yes, Francois. Let's face it, MSL is experimenting a little, trying to see what he has, what works. Grand Slam, TMB. I have to go, Roger. Have a great night, my friend Roger. Thanks again for everything. It's preseason game. No vet will kill themselves for a win at this stage. Good point about that, of course. All the umpire tried to screw over the Jays so the Yanks can win the division. I agree, Dobson have a good first game tonight. Well, it's pretty tough for everyone. Great point, John. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget, everybody, to click on the like. Captain, good night, my Captain VLK. See you next time. And McFarland is La Colle Border Audio. Yes. François, those game or legs warm up. Let's see what we got here. Uh, 4-0 for Toronto. We have a pitching. We changed the pitcher. And Toronto got a double, I believe, after the Grand Slam. One out. They skate every day. Kevelev. I think Kevelev is like skating every day is one thing. Playing the scrimmage is one thing. But when you play the real game, it's different things. So what you try to do is to get back and the speed of the game and to adapt that situation. So it would take a little bit longer, but that's the reason to do exhibition game. Then, welcome back. Go Jays. Goalie out last minute for maintenance. No injury report. Maybe Strobel, who had already been online with Rebecca, would have given a better chance at look for Rebecca. Yes, you're right. Now, it looked like Goalie was late at the meeting this morning or at the practice this morning. That's the reason he's not played tonight. That said, Strobel should play tonight, but I think they bring a Strobel and Hudson, Cooley next week, next game. You're going to have Jekai Strobel next game, Angstrom next game, and the next one, I'm not sure. So we can all agree it's not the same team without Hudson. Great point. A2 mentioned that too. Dobson look, that's it, slow. Disinterested is preseason. The best time to put all data and the rear view. Skating around a ring with no pressure is not the same thing. Yeah. Is Martin St. Louis behind the bench? Yes. 30 minutes with no shot after the Liney goal. Sad, Peter. Martin. Peter August want to give Liney benefit of doubt, but looking lazy out there and adding up. Seeing the commentary on our team and remembering the core for fit with each other on the bench just goes to show wide window closing. 2 out at the end of the 6th inning. Toronto 4, Boston 0. 1 man on the base at the second base. Now we have Fisher at Dominguez as on the bullpen. No option, but we have Orville Rebacker. Yeah. But it's just slow. He's just slow. George Springer on the plate. Zero one. Low. 1-1. Agree, John. It's run without Liney. Who did Doc play with his first year with Habs? Now, if I can recall it, Monahan was there, and then he got many game on the rights on as a winger with Suzuki and Caulfield. I think many times Josh Anderson was on that line with Doc. Also, Jonathan Drouin. I can recall it properly right there, A2. Good point, Peter. You're a little bit in front of me, Mark, right now. I'm still on the 4-0 until now. No, foul ball. Wow. I'm behind by a mile. 6-0 TMB, the Blue Jays. And now, I have the home run. Here we go. 6-0 George did it again. And now, after 6 of the 7 game they lost, 4 of the 7 game, I believe, of 6 or 5 of them have 1 run per game. Tonight, they had 6 run with 2 home run. Here we go. It's not Guerrero. It's Varsho and Springer. Opposite Phil Smoke. Yeah, Barry. What the MLB did to the Expos, we'll never forget, Francois. Yeah, I know, right? I heard about that, Francois. Look out when they were the best team in MLB. Follow up, yes or no? Good question. Um, uh, I would say no, but it could be there, Dio Fuller. Coach, how do you like Mezal so far in the preseason? I gave him a solid B. Yeah, I agree with you, Pete, about Mezal. He was not bad on the rookie camp, right? At the showcase. And now this weekend is pretty good also, this week. I think I would go with that B. Um, that's a good sign, but we have to be patient next year with him to see what he'll really look like. He has to be on the top 6 of that team, Laval Rocket, to have a better chance. It could be a good test for Fuller, yes. Boston Red Sox, no hits, Barry. Interesting. Top of the 7, I believe. I'll be right back, guys, before the beginning of the third period. The period is going to restart in 2 minutes. Thank RG. Barry, yeah, maybe now. We're going to accuse you at the end.
You made my day.
I'll be right back.
You made my day.
Yes,
You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day.
This bullpen man, yes, TMB. And we have Fuller between the pipe. You're right, A2, right? Cal Raleigh. Bonne troisième, mes amis. On va voir si le Canadien peut faire quelque chose à la troisième période. Welcome back, Billy. Thanks for all the likes, by the way. Yeah, François. My bad on the junk. First pitch, oof. Thanks, Barry. We'll see what happening, guys. Third period. Roy, Rover, Major. Winning by calf. Toronto attacking nord. Lab de Park Bernadette. Go back to Rebecca. Intercept. Return back to Major. To Rebecca. Get back to Major from Rover. Get out of the zone par le Montreal Canadiens. Down the park deep in the zone. Reset par Toronto. En neutre zone. Délai outside par le Montreal Canadiens. Recovery par Toronto. Set up the breakout. Go DDD. Carry the puck en neutre zone. Now down the park behind Fowler. But on the left side. Recovery by Major. But now lose the puck right there, but lucky nobody there. Reset up by Montreal Canadiens. Go back to O'Rourke. Back to Delgazo. Montreal hold the puck now. Lose the puck. And then going to go deep in the zone by Sakaski. By Caulfield intercept. Back to Sakaski. Looking now. Scale the puck on the zone. On the offensive side. Back to the captain. Return puck behind net to Sakaski. Hold the puck on the left side. Protect the puck. Back to Sakaski. To Ziski. Show the puck. Miss the net. Recovery on the left side by Sakaski. Lawrence steal the puck. Lawrence use the board. Set up by Madison. Madison turn around. Protect. Long stretch pass now. Set up by Ziski. Go behind the net. Holding the puck now by the goaltender. Now going to reset outside zone. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Sakaski turn around. Get back on the backhands on the lining. Lose the puck again. Set out the outside zone by the Toronto. Là, the puck on the left side Fowler is going to be an ice scene by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sakaski need more. And they get back under the saddle. Billy O'Barr just saw the score, Billy. I'm half kidding about the sick, but I do expect to shoot them a little like a top 2, François. Fisher pitching a little like Nuke Lalouche. Casey Flora has to be starting goalie. It was good enough for Dryden. Why cannot Flora play now? Go back now, defensive side. Go back around. Puck bubble on the left side. Turn around and front of net. Puck bounce on the right. Behind the net. Recovery by Toronto. Use the board. Get out of zone by Liney. Protect the puck now, looking for passing. Dans le puck début de zone, the ballon now for Kubidoc. Doc battle with Liney on the board. Following by Doc. Doc bring puck to the goaltender. That's it. But who play in American Hockey League first is playing Billy. Can I see more que that? Welcome back, KC. 6-1 Toronto. Puck now, bubble. At the blue line. And get out of zone. But we have a few pushing left and right. Webbird. Not Weber. Webbird. François Demidov is also right. Yankees 4. White Sox 3. 12 more likes to get 100. Don't forget to click on the likes. Slow night. But it is what it is. Jekai. Toronto win the face-off again. Go back now in the front of the bench. Thanks for all the 3 super chats we got tonight, Butch. With Jose Duarte and Reggie. Thanks again for everything. Back on the left side. Don't forget tonight, the Blue Jays game. Jekai. Go back around the board. I thought Pesada would drop the glove tonight, but we don't see that. Attaqué par Jekai. Shoot the puck and miss block shot with the glove. Triple. Yep, Barry. But in line, better try to impress the coach. How about the second liner? You're right, Mark, right? Go behind the net now. Ballon with Major et Roy. coming back on defensive side, hit the skater Roy, go behind the net to Rebecca. Rebecca, bubble with the puck now. Recovery par Toronto. Back shot par Montreal. Recovery par Toronto. And for the net, Fowler make a save. Another shot, block again by Montreal. Puck go outside zone. Toronto recovery. Bubble with the puck now, turn around. Protect the puck, go DD. Set up now. Use the glass to put the puck outside the zone. Get back to Montreal. Set up by Madison. Madison looking now. Behind the net. Hold the puck. Break away by Madison. Looking for Sakaski. Sakaski in neutral zone. Lose the puck again. Recovery by Toronto. Set up now on the defensive side, Montreal. The battle on behind the net. The recovery by Toronto. Shoot the puck. Hit the skate of, I think it was Clermont. Clermont with Delgazo on the board. Recovery by Toronto. Looking now. Fight the puck. Fight. Shoot the puck. Fight. Fake. And finally, shoot the puck. The 19th shot on the net. Mr. Girard, welcome back in the house. Thanks again for all the likes. Fuller ready to get a great year in Laval, François. Yep. 6-1, bottom 7. Time for the take me out of the ball game. You're right, A2. Fire puck. We have a goal. Fuller. Not good on that one, I believe. It only was tip. Benning score. 6-2 Toronto. Oh no. Fuller. It's all Fuller. Question is total coaching team USA. Yeah, assistant coach. We got 10 shots on net so far. I can't wait to hear Martin Saint-Louis. We'll make another save. Six-two, 8-2. Did expected drive Liney and Daka almost same score as Blue Jays game, Billy. Good question, Mark. It's all Fuller and it's okay. It's experience and the bag. That's something you have to check about that for sure, Doc and Liney Demidab. Martin, so we make the lineup deal. Toronto, I stick. Hi, Mr. Alex. Yeah, it is what it is. Montreal Canadiens face off Rover 40%, Doc 41.7, Florent Jacquet 22.2 face off tonight. Not good enough to see with Montreal. Jacquet is -2. Davidson -2. Zuski is 56.3. We have 3 hits total by the defenseman. Luke Tuck lead with 5 hits. Roy have 3 hits tonight. Kirby Doc, Patrick Laine, Evan Demidav, 0 hit. Philippe Major, 0 hit. Cole Caulfield, 0 hit. Sorry about that. Just and we still have 10 likes. Go back now by Madison. Set up on the left side. Power play for Montreal. Shoot the puck, miss the net. By Suzuki, I believe. Yeah, RG 100. Pete, you got burned on that one. Go back to Caulfield. Caulfield now to Madison. Back to Caulfield. Look back to the bumper. Roy. Go back to Madison. Madison looking to Caulfield. Caulfield looking for behind the net. Set by Sakaski. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield to Madison. Madison looking now. Madison to Caulfield. Caulfield back to the bumper. Roy. Roy ballon now to the side. Et finally, Toronto get out of the zone. No pass to Suzuki on the other side. Unit number 2. Laine Demidav. Madison draw the puck back. Skating by Demidav. Go back to Dobbs to Doc. Doc to flanker. Laine to Doc. Doc run the puck on the board. Set up by Montreal. Lead back to Demidav. Back to Dobson. Back to Laine. Laine back to Demidav. On the left side. Back to Laine. Laine go back now to Dobson. Back to Demidav. Back to the bumper Doc. Too late on that shot. 7-3 Seahawks. Laine Doc et Demidav -3. Sakaski tonight is one hit tonight. A little bit lower, usually at 2.5. Davidson 4 hits. Go back to Montreal Canadiens. 5 seconds. Shoot a puck. Save. No rebound. His count is not extremely reliable. Doc. Winning face up. Back to Lonnie. Back to Rebecca. Back to the middle. It's coming down. Turn around. Protect. Coming down. And funny net. Doc missed the net. Why? Another great play by the middle. Go back now to Rebecca. Set up by the middle. Set up by line by Doc. The young guys are going back to Laval have their line changed for tonight with 200 regular day. Last night, 4. You're right, Mark. What a great chance. Everything because of the middle. Billy preseason, but his pattern continues and regular season gotta break up that second line is huge liability the way it's structured. Okay. Penalty again. Marias has to split up Lanny and Doc. Cannot play those two guys together. They will finish at -40 for the season. Yankees 5. Another power play for Montreal. Montreal plays Saturday night. Don't forget Sunday night with Mr. Nortab. The Red Lights will be back. Go back at the blind. Set by Sakaski looking out at the hash mark. Checking to Caulfield behind the net. Caulfield back to Suzuki. Suzuki looking back to Caulfield. Back to Suzuki. He's coming down. Looking back. Back to Madison. Looking Sakaski. Fire puck. Black shot. Sakaski recovery. Back to Caulfield. Back to Suzuki. Follow for the puck right there. Back to Caulfield. Lose the puck barely. The puck's cup behind the net now. Follow with Roy. Roy right there. Try to get a puck back to Caulfield. Caulfield hit the puck in front of net, but nobody there. And finally, Toronto going to carry the puck all the way back on the defensive side. Go back around to Madison. Madison hold the puck now to Suzuki. Here we go. Speed. It's coming at the blue line. Drive to Caulfield. Caulfield looking to Suzuki. At the blue line. Back to Roy. Roy looking now. Roy on the board. Back to Suzuki. Carrying puck to the goal line. And Toronto intercept. Outside the zone, Montreal recovery. 50 seconds to go. Madison scared with the puck now, looking. Madison gave back now to Liney. Liney wait for new players coming. Liney back to Doc. Doc scared at the blue line. Drop it now. Keep the puck on the offensive side, on the trend zone. Puck on the front net. The puck black shot by the goaltender. After he hit the glove. 0 shot during that power play. Always love Doc. Face off of the left side, the goaltender, 8:53. Back around, intercept by Major. Major back on the left. Back again to Demidov, back to Major. Major back to Demidov. Demidov looking. Demidov faking. Demidov back to Doc, but intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go behind the net. Set up now by Rebecca. Scale the puck out of the line. Throw the puck back to Demidov. Demidov attacking now. Throw the puck at the Liney. Liney back to Rebecca. Fake it. Shoot a puck, but block shot. Puck go outside zone. 5 versus 5. It's coming on the offensive side, looking for option passing. Throw the puck back at the support. Now the blue line now. Keep the puck outside zone by Colwyn. Colwyn retrieve. Easton Colwyn Quebec on l'offensive side par Toronto Maple Leafs. And funny net, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, get out by Jekai. Jekai gave back to Davidson. The puck go deep in the zone to the goaltender, and we have a whistle. We have a push left and right. For 3 Rangers, Islanders. Have a feeling 8-2 our line combo will be an ever-changing thing this year. 5-2 Detroit. Island Capital 4-1. 93 likes. Oh, Jagai. Thursday night sleeper. Yeah. PS Sibolek 6-2. Yeah. Don't forget the post game with Martin St. Louis after. Rain a week, Barry. From what I see tonight, Mark, I will expect Weber to have a good year in Europe. Next year, camp will be interesting for him. Yeah. I don't want to start any rumor here. I don't want to thinking coach. I know Mark is going to jump in on me right now. He'll be happy to hear that. But New Hook and Rover are similar. That said, I'm talking about speed. Like Rover apply more, but they are two prototype players similar. For me, breakaway right there. Oh my God, Fuller. Ouch. There you go. El Gazo, a cramp right there. Fuller, ouch. So, for people thinking Fuller is ready, I'll give you an answer right there. Now wait, there's the violence. All right, the time to cut the fight. I like top. You can beat the cleaner with him on the roster. You're right about that, the A2. For Islanders. No, guys, it's again, it's just a exhibition game, guys. Like, it's happened everywhere. Every team does the same thing, guys. 4 of the 7 game at least is coming from the American hockey players. It's all good. Back now outside zone by the Toronto. Yeah, but this is only one game, guys. You want to be negative for one game. If Montembeau does 25 games like that, you have to be questionable. You cannot blame Fowler. Is a 20. He did not play in NHL yet. You try right now to completely to be negative about the Montreal Canadiens. You're not going to get me on the negative side. Not allowed. It's again exhibition game. I'm going to repeat again because maybe you're thinking you're in December right now. But this is exhibition game. That's it. They not play all summer. That's happening everywhere. Everywhere. Del Gazzo don't play in NHL. Make a turnover at the blue line. Create a 2-1. Become a breakaway. And then he score. If it's a regular NHL, maybe I have no shot over there. So to judge players right now tonight and to be, this is bad. Oh, this guy never going to make the NHL. Look about that. But we better to trade everyone and to play with Terry Hopper. Just not make sense to me. Marcel, no, it's not Koja. They have two first line and the eyes. Another freaking injury. Sky apparently 20. Negative for a preseason game. Only in Montreal, François. Yeah. Belgazou, François. Irregular is hurt again. I'm never thinking about him again. I hope media people don't the same. When he's ready, let me know. And when the Panthers got destroyed in preseason, Elliott. Let's send over to the coach, Bombay, and get is that Ali Drew, the second line, John. Set up now by Mezar. Go back at blind. Shoot the puck, De Gazzo. Save. Recover at De Gazzo. Black shot again. Go back now to Mezar. Mezar go back to and funny net there. Coming down by shoot the puck. Save. Go back to Clorman. All 43 to go. Seahawks 14, Cardinal 3. Garfield is keep this thing and now turn around, come back. Yeah, Rangers empty net. Thanks, RJ. The game is on the MSG. 3:45 to go. Dark face up at 46.7 tonight. Looking forward to Douglas goalie fans in the chat room tonight. Jack Rangers, Islanders 5. Wow. Come back after losing 4-1. .245, 7-2 Toronto tonight, guys. 23-13 shot there. A game to forget there. Disappointed for sure, but it is what it is. Mike Martin is well testing un roi. Back on the left side. Here we go. We should have something in the back now. Terrible game, Mr. UT. Micro, welcome. Willie Parker was at the Steelers game, visit the Seahawks. Sharks, welcome back from Nashville. We miss you, buddy. I see all your Instagram. Don't forget now, Montreal will be on the road for the next 3 games. Toronto, Saturday, Tuesday, I believe is Ottawa, and Saturday after that is in Quebec City, if I'm right. Montreal to get a part de saison, finally nombre de pas behind. No icing. Clermont with a puck. Miss the net. Armin pitching 5-run lead should be enough, Mark. François Semi-Blais, chance to clinch a spot is getting better after tonight. Yes. No, Nicholas, not close at all. Knowing Hoffman, he will give a 4-run. Maybe Top could create a surprise, Francois. You're right, Mark. Here we go. This is going to be the end of this game. Wow. Wow. It's only preseason. Main F all. Nicholas, lazy old win. Come on, boy. You can do it. Dobson and Rebecca injured. Ab announced Dobson won. Top took Delorier hit like he was nothing. All right, Zeph. Salut, Luc. A preseason from certain players is very, very noticeable. Time to get Crosby, Kev. Final 7-2. Let's see what we got here. Et Carbonneau n'est pas content. Thank you, RJ. Can't wait to hear Martin Saint-Louis. Detroit beat the Buffalo 5-2 tonight. Tuesday is at Quebec and Saturday is at Ottawa. Only positive thing is Zach did not get hurt. Coach, what are your predictions on Thorpe? What kind of future you will see him in the NHL organization? Top, it was going to be all depend on his skating. His skating is average. Best third line. Worst could be four line. But it's just like you need to improve his skating. When you're going to get a skating, he's going to be better. Good shot, good 200 feet guy, but he need to get there. Coach, remember we was talking about how different this team look without Hudson. You're right. Dobson did not play the third period, and our tap at Doc and Tip is still on the water tonight, and not bad concerning. Coach, who do you play with Liney 5-on-5? Sid, Gino, Les Tanks for Roy, Major, Montembeau, Rebacker, Kev. Now, okay, Kev, but how do you do with your salary cap after that? I also think Rebecca have his best game. PW, show up at the right time. One of the likes, thanks so much, my friend. Lenny Pfeiffer is a mystery. I did not ignore your question about Lenny. Honestly, Montembeau should have been number star tonight. Kirby win some face-off tonight and look good on the few shift and the third, but long way to go. Dak Dipper is still that. No, but you have a question about. You're right, Marco, about Hudson. So, Francois, we talk about Torp. Someone talk about Liney somewhere. I don't know. Barry. We have to wait a little bit longer to see what it looked like, Barry, for Liney. That would be questionable with, so much chemistry with Demidal. That's the sadness behind that. Thanks so much, Ron. You're right about that, Lick. We're going to go to press conference right now for the Montreal Canadiens when they're going to be ready. Here we go. Sakaski.
First game was maybe a little better than today, but every game you learn something, and it's maybe sometimes it's good to have a game like that as well. It's just it's preseason, so there's still a lot of time we can fix all these things until the start.
What was it like playing with a cage?
That was awful. Yeah, I feel like I couldn't see to the sides, but had to do it and have to do it for a couple of days, and then we'll be fine.
The neck guard, is that something that you're going to try this year, or is that because?
Yeah, I tried it in the morning, sweating like crazy, so decided not to go with it, especially in this ring. But for sure, maybe I'll try it a couple more times, and we will see.
What's it like for you to see?
It was Juraj Sakaski.
Non, c'est sûr que il y a encore des moments de pression, puis de trouver des façons d'avoir ton exécution dans des situations difficiles. Donc, je pense pas que tu peux aller en troisième période puis juste dire que c'est fini. Ça vaut pas la peine.
C'est le premier match de Kirby depuis février. Comment tu l'as trouvé, même si il va avoir du...
Blue Jays win 6-1.
Ouais, je pense qu'il était vite sur ses pieds, puis il semblait que ses jambes étaient là, ses mains, puis toutes ces affaires-là qui font en sorte que c'est un joueur très dangereux.
Je ne sais pas si on t'a posé la question, mais comment t'expliques peut-être que le sentiment d'urgence est un peu moins là ce soir?
Je suis pas sûr, honnêtement. Que ça soit un match préparatoire comme ça, il y a encore beaucoup de motivation. C'est la chance de montrer ce que tu peux faire, que ça soit la chance de garder une poste ou trouver une poste ou toutes ces affaires-là. Donc, c'est toujours une chance de montrer ce que tu peux faire.
I just got the SMS. Was it Dobson? You said there was something.
Yeah. You're right. He was talking about overall.
Liney.
It was a tougher game to
Patrick
execute.
Liney.
Did you feel that way?
Well, I mean, it was 7-2, so I think that pretty much says it all. It was a little hard. What did we get? Maybe like 5 shots, even strength, in 60 minutes. You know, so definitely wasn't an easy game. Wasn't our best, obviously, but you know, it's preseason. We'll watch video and we'll learn from this game and just move on.
The coach talks a lot about, you know, having that urgency at the beginning of the training camp and everything. What do you think? Do you feel it was lacking maybe a little bit tonight?
I think just execution. I feel like guys were, myself included, sleeping a little bit. I think just simple mistakes that, you know, just cost us today. Yeah, I think we've been, you know, working super hard in practice, but at the same time, you gotta execute when it's game time, and obviously didn't do that tonight. But you know, we'll get another chance here soon, so gotta keep doing it.
Patty, you got hurt in a game just like this last year. Is there any sense of deja vu seeing Noah not come out for the third, David leave? He was hurt also in the same game as you last year.
Not really. I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate, obviously, to see you guys not able to finish, but doesn't matter. It's just another game.
Are you happy for Kirby that he was able to get the first one out of the way?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously great to see him back. You know, super happy for him, and we're obviously happy to have him. And it's always a nice boost to have him in the lineup. And I think he looked pretty good out there. You know, I think just for our lines, you know, we haven't been able to practice too much, and definitely not played yet. So just gotta keep working on it. Gotta keep building chemistry, and you know, I'm sure it'll get better.
Just skating with Noah, going back to the summer. And what have you learned from him since skating with him? What do you like about his game?
I mean, I've skated with him probably twice before camp, so not all summer, but yeah, I think he's obviously a hell of a player. You know, been for a long time. He has his nice calmness to his game. You know, he's always seemed making the right play and the right read, and just super happy to have him in the lineup. And you know, he's a big part of our team.
Sorry if you've answered this before, but positively, obviously, the pass from Davidoff there. Were you expecting it? It looked like he wasn't even looking your way there.
I mean, and you never know with this guy. You know, if it's coming or not. But you know, obviously a great pass, but it's preseason, so it doesn't really matter.
You mentioned the chemistry between the three of you, but
last one.
How long before I see results with Tai Chi?
Day 3, you'll feel your energy. Day 7, your eyes will change. Day 28.
I'm not particularly happy tonight. Carbonneau really not happy with the effort. The younger player is not wrong, Mark. I miss Rebecca, wrist injury. Pas de problème, mon Maxine. Salut, mon David. Thanks for all the like we got tonight. Lakeski got a nice cut in the face. Danny. You're right, Dan. for Lane Hudson. I think from some players did not play tonight, they are the winner of this game. Did Kaprizov really reject? Yes, Francois. Who called use the Justin Bieber of hockey? Maybe Lenny dropped down to the 4-line. Limit his ice time, but still have him engaged in the game. Honestly, don't know the answer, but it's going to be a tough question to solve. Relax, people. This is a preseason. Montego was so, guys, was not all that bad. Main problem tonight, Rebecca and Dobson injured. You're right, Nicholas. Mark Dobson injury worry me more.
Bonsoir.
No, but Florent did tonight. Martin Saint-Louis, right now.
Mais je trouve qu'on s'est fait, on dit ça, outworker. Hein? Ouais, je trouve qu'il y avait plus d'énergie, plus d'effort et tout. Que si je. Tu sais, c'était pas une bonne game pour nous autres. Tu sais, je regarde notre camp, tu sais, je trouve qu'on a. C'est la première journée que je peux dire que je suis déçu. Tu sais.
Martin Saint-Louis really disappointed today from the effort of the team. Hard working by the opening team.
On stack les journées, etc. Quand tu vois une performance comme celle-là, puis peut-être certains vétérans qui affichent pas nécessairement le sentiment d'urgence que tu aurais aimé voir, qu'est-ce que ça te fait, comment tu réagis, comment tu l'interprètes?
Ben, jusqu'à date, je peux dire que c'est on a du gros engagement. Ce soir, c'était moyen. C'est soit sûr que c'est une fois, que tu continues pas à répéter ça. Là,
un truc, un joueur qui t'a laissé une impression positive?
Moi, j'ai trouvé que Mike Matheson a travaillé. J'ai trouvé que Messard, il y a eu des bons moments aussi. Moi, je peux pas dire qu'il y en a gros, là, mais c'est ça qui a sorti un petit peu pour moi.
Oui. Joshua Roy, tu l'as utilisé à plusieurs situations. Infériorité numérique, je ne sais pas s'il joue là habituellement, mais est-ce que c'était pour lui donner l'occasion de vous démontrer autre chose que
oui, c'est sûr.
Plus dans son rôle, puis est-ce que ça a fonctionné?
Des rôles qu'il y a un petit peu, il faut trouver des gars qui sont capables de tuer des punitions. Fait que tu donnes des opportunités et tu évalues.
Est-ce qu'il t'a convaincu?
Ben, il faut que je regarde ça. Okay. Ouais.
Kirby's coming back from an injury. These three guys haven't played together in games. But with the amount of time you have between now and the season, it's not a lot of time to test them out. Is there, Is there an urgency you need to see from all three of those guys
Yeah.
to make sure it works
Yeah.
before you decide, I better try
Yeah,
something?
and it's not even offensively. You know, to me, it's just the defensive part of the game, and that's not as fun. You know, that's got to be dialed in now.
Further to that, every time, well, not every time, the two times Kirby's been asked about what he's hoping for this season, he's mentioned the defensive part of the game and how he wants that to improve. I imagine that's been a lot of the messaging from you, I'm guessing. I mean, where does that improvement have to come from, do you think?
I think it's not one guy. You know, I think to be a hard line to play again defensively, all three guys have to be committed to it. You can have one guy committed, two not. You can have two and one not. And it's just, you know, all three have to be committed to it. You know, and for me with Docker, I just felt he had energy and legs tonight. You know, and he hasn't played a game in a long time, so I'm not gonna evaluate so much. I'm sure we're gonna do some teaching. You know, I'm just happy he got to get in the game.
Does it make it more disappointing that the team showed up the way it did when it was such an important game for him to get his game reps in?
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Marty, what goes through your mind? 3 guys hurt in one day in the preseason, especially after what happened last season.
We just keep going. I don't think it's serious stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. Ok, merci beaucoup.
That was a quick press conference by Martin Saint-Louis, honestly, tonight. And, you know, I can understand his point of view about that. I'm more good, Danny. Me, I'm positive right now, Danny. I'm not negative at all. Only thing he said about Montreal negative is that Montebo is overrated. Who on this panel believe Lonnie will commit to the fitness side of his or lifetime? Dallas 2, Minnesota 2. You know, it is what it is. For the Montreal. Yeah, really upset Martin St. Louis tonight. And I can understand that. You play home. You use fun players. You want to be sure they're going to step up. And, you know, like Florent Jacquet lose point tonight. In my opinion, Joshua Roy lose point. When I'm talking points about like to have a better chance to make the team, they are the only 2 players could have an opportunity to make the team on the bottom 6 and on defensemen, but they play with 4 players going to be in the American Hockey League. So I'm not surprised that. Disappointed for Montembeault overall game. Fowler the same way. On the goaltending, it's not all their fault, but you have the save. You have to make the save at some point. And, you know, you have at least 4 goals at the 7. Usually a goaltender should make that save. That said, look, you have a lack of effort or a lack of competitiveness. We have to wait for how you're going to set up Saturday night. Expect the line a new hook. Expect the line Jake Evans on the road, Coley, Hudson, Carrier, Jacquet, Strobel, Engstrom. I believe that will be my pick of those players. This is why I don't like the pick of the defenseman tonight, in my opinion. Why to not play Armstrong tonight? Is it a message to tell him, look, you need to get better? I'm not sure. But O'Rourke, why him? Why to give an opportunity for him? Better to use trouble. Like, I can understand Joshua Roy, drafted by your team, and you try to open the door, but why not to use trouble tonight? Angstrom. This is what is going to be your next players. You did the same thing with Rebecca. Good. But tonight, you should use those two players, for my opinion. On the forward, I will not use Luke Talk tonight. Luke Talk, no need to put him there tonight. Use Tyler Thorpe. Make him play another game. Sean Farrell. It's like, I don't know. I know you want to play a full line with, some kind of four-checker, but still. So we'll see how you're going to be the roster Saturday night. And Montreal credit winner tonight is Sammy Blais. Joshua, not an NHLer. Good move, keeping me up. You hit list. Doc, not an NHLer. Well, again, we got to see what the team looked like when our goalie don't perform miracle. A lot of work still to do. Yeah. But again, like, I'm a biggest fan of Evan Demidov, guys. I believe Evan Demidov is going to be great in NHL. No doubt in my mind, Evan Demidov is going to be good in NHL. Like, no doubt. He does. You can see by the move he does. But Evan Demidov, the two games he played, it was average. You cannot to make those efforts and play that way an 82 game. He would have to step up more. You see some flash. Look what I was impressive by the pass he did to Laine. But a 5 versus 5, he needs to carry on the puck. He needs to make the play better. Yeah, like I said, you see flash there. But this is the same game he did tonight like he did the last game. The last game he did a great play behind the net. So you see a great play there, then the next 5-6 shift is average. Oh, you see a great play there, then the next 5-6 is average. That's nothing against him. But right now, you want him to get better. In my opinion. That line, second line, you have a lot of work to do. And this is going to be interesting to see what we do with Patrick Laine. Nothing changed with Patrick Laine and whatever he did this summer. And we all been positive about Patrick Laine. But it's not because he's been to the Brassard every day, it's going to be faster. It's going to be a same player, 5 versus 5 will be struggling, and at power play is going to be get the puck and the net. Is it better to let play a player like him or to get a player with a winger can put a puck the same number of goals he does, but at 5 versus 5? And to be more faster and they don't give a goal against. The need for a second center is abundantly clear now. I think it may be forced to use and early he wants. I don't think so. I don't think we need to panic about the second center. We don't need the second center, and we don't need to make the playoff. Why to sell a player? Why you go to trade players? Because you need someone. What the purpose? Are you trying to win the Stanley Cup in 5 years, the next 3 years, or this season? or you prefer to wait to next opportunity when the opportunity show up and to sell asset? I'm a Demidap agent. I prepare the $12 million AV. Great shot. Some flash turbulence, but very sloppy decision making. Yeah, exactly, A2. Have to deal with what Lonnie gave you. I can understand that, PLW. So I'm going to give you that question for all of you. And I know you're not going to like it. PL, whatever you tell me, Liney is at 7.4, whatever it is on power play. Do you think if you have Patrick Liney with the Florida Panthers, Patrick Liney with the Tampa Bay Lightning, when they win the Stanley Cup, they win the Stanley Cup with him? Or do you think Montreal Canadiens are going to win the Stanley Cup with Patrick Liney on the top 6? I don't think so. I don't think Patrick Liney, you will win the Stanley Cup. Or you're going to win all the way to the final, or you're going to be in the top 4. With all the respect, is a great snapper. I understand that. But I don't think so. But make the playoff look every year, but don't go to the second round. Does not go nowhere. Can you win playoff series? I want to mention my question. Can you win playoff series with Patrick Liney? That's the question there. Do not get nailed twice tonight. Owns last game and doesn't have to come to his defense. Like I said before, is to get into the NHL, play him on the lower line with more defense mind forward. Lanny is okay right now, but he has to go in 2 years max, Francois. Too early to tell that Lanny is a queen of drama, queen that's ill. With a true second line center, Lanny can do things very few can much. The rough support. Enough about not caring about making playoff. It's a pro sport. Let's do competitive. We need veterans. Not attached to player. The same. Not going to another cup. I like that. Doc took revenge on Weber for hitting Demidov. Bonne nuit, audio. Merci beaucoup, my friend. Dobson, a goalie day today. Rebecca still been evaluated. Oh, yeah. I think NSS may be pissed off because he knows that's a competitive attitude. They can from jump preseason. Hey, GF, welcome in the house. Sakisisai is the reason is on the first line with Nate, a big dude with Caulfield is his key. Good night, Mark. Thanks so much, Mark, for Jose. Gary Cornet, welcome in the house. I know the reason Sakoski is there, just pointing out that Dimdab is by far the better hockey player, 18, and Martin Milosaki world career. MS lineup was perfect for a preseason game. We will see how the team respond next game with the that would be more telling. ACL injury for Barkov, nothing official yet, but sounds really bad. Too bad, so sad for the Panthers. Who do you like tonight, Barry? I think I'll go with Martin St. Louis. Madison have a good effort. I did not like the one mistake, but it's not a big deal. Mezar, not a bad game overall, but that's pretty much what we got. Coach, okay. Me or Martin and Louis? No, I'm listening. I'm watching. Good point here. Toronto Maple Leafs play against Ottawa with the same lineup they have tonight. And they beat Ottawa. The next game, they play at home. They put the Matthews line, Tavares line, and all the regular players against Ottawa. And they lose against Ottawa. So here's the point here behind that. The player tonight of the Toronto, all the bottom six of the Toronto for upcoming season. Plus the player want to make a spot. So when they come to the game tonight, they want to work hard. They want to show to Berube they want to get a spot. So them, they know they're not going to be on the Tavares line. They know they're not going to be on the Matthews line. So when they go tonight game, les plombiers qu'on appelle en français, but they're going to work harder. And they did it tonight. But our plombier tonight for us are they play for American Hockey League. So what happening is you get a game like that tonight. They have no defensemen. Delgado, Rebacker, Klerman, and O'Rourke are going to try to make a spot with the Montreal Canadiens. But Toronto, they try to make the spot. The player like Lawton, player like Matt Shelley, Cowan, Lawrence, Lettieri, them, they fight for the spot. That's the big difference between the desire to win tonight. Play like Zuski and Demidov, everybody else. It's not an excuse. That's the reality of what is an exhibition game. You're going to see Montreal Saturday night, the line of Jake Evans and the line of Alex Newhook. They are the bottom six. You're going to see Joe Villano. You're going to see Sammy Blair for the Montreal Canadiens Saturday night. I guarantee you the effort, the pushing back is going to be there. You're going to see Strubble. You're going to see Jacka in the lineup. They fight for their spot. They're going to give everything that night. They have better chance with the plombier, the bottom six, Saturday night, better chance to fight against the Toronto compared to tonight. It is what it is, in my opinion. Bet don't want to get hurt before the season starts. Nothing new about that. Why work hard on the preseason, coach? They are saving it for the league game, Danny. By that logic, our third four line should have stood out as well. They are not there tonight in our tap. They are not there. Jake Evans line was not there, and Newhook line was not there in our tap. Also, what Kigarmano thought on his post-game analysis, not fighting hard enough in our tap. Yeah, but they did not simply got outworked by Toronto. Right point. No, Danny. The link it was for the team losing. It was not the team for winning. The winning team, you have to be punished. The punishment, you have to come here when you're losing. Danny. Yep, 34th line did not pass the test, François. Buddy Bailey. Buddy Bailey. Other game in action right now. Yes, Danny. You got it. Maintenant, try ouais everywhere. Thanks God the game is over because nothing will have sent what sell the hot dog in the stand, François. 0-0, guys. Mammoth et Vegas. Star 4, Wild 2. Mammoth, what a name. Look, James, what a bad game, but it's preseason. You can see that is developing. James will come back. You're right. Thanks for the likes. Exactly, Pete. Seahawks 17, Cardinal 3. Merca play a game tonight. Jeff gave 3 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals again. Merca have 5 hits tonight. Le chien chaud would have been très chien froid tonight. Ouais, sitting them. Mr. LDP will come in the house. Gary Cormier will take a mulligan. Pelika, guys, 21 minutes tonight. 1 assist plus 2 for Pelika. Pelika is going to be a solid player, guys. Oof. Stanton Pelika. Finera going down the river right now. Danny, big Indian canoe. I think Joshua is 10,000 per peep away from NHL. Pete, coach, what your opinion on Sarkowski progression after tonight game? You see some kind of up and down for him. We're looking for consistency. Now he played with that cut in his face. But that line tonight, I didn't see nothing, right? I didn't see Zuki or Caulfield make a lot of play right there. Not a bad game, but not a great game like the team overall. We want more for that team, for that first line. I think I'm not worried about him, first of all. I think Sarkis could be fine. I think we are really, as a fan, we jump on him very quickly. Like we jump sometime too quick on Albert Jekai. So we have to give him time. I still believe he's going to get a good year overall. And the first game he played 12 minutes, but the 12 minutes he played was pretty good. Not bad at all. He's going to make mistake. He's only 21 years old. But we want to be sure he play with consistency for the upcoming season. Don't forget tomorrow night, we do the game of the Blue Jays tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You can join us live. The Blue Jays host, I believe, the Rays tomorrow night. And I don't know if the Yankees win tonight. Honestly, I should look about that. Good luck again, Tampa. Yankees keep pace. You're welcome, Pete. The fish number is 3. The Yankees won tonight, BL. The Dodgers win today, 8-0. Houston beat Atlantic 11. The Mets beat the Cubs. Toronto beat Boston. Yankees win 5-3. Interesting. Yankees get the Baltimore this weekend. Toronto get the Rays. Dodgers clinch the fourth straight the West title. Here we go. The Tigers lost their 8th straight game. Perso et Springer clutch. Montreal Metro embarrasse GF. Hunter scored a goal. Actually, they have the tiebreaker right there. Kevin still believe. Here you go. The rebuild the team. No other team would be not left. Yet not others who would be better and champion before them. Stay the course, Kev. I will be embarrassed to GF. They lost against the American Hockey League. Harry predict Montreal win. I think you're right, Roy, about that. Danny. Rays are good the last 3 years. Nicholas, Danny, Lenny, or which one? Sometimes I watch MLB highlights. Yeah, me too. Talk about Monahan, Danny. Camilleri. Toffoli was straight to Calgary, no? Only Luke can understand Danny the way he speak. Go. Barry Kulak et Biron. I was 73 for Montreal. Today now, Triple W. The time drop. It's not the Red Sox Yankees. Usually 2 hours, 30 minutes should be that. Now they have a run clock, everything. But I still have 3 hours. Not fun. I would like to know the average for everyone. There you go. The first period between Vegas and Utah, 1-0 Utah. Dylan Guanter scored a goal. Yamamoto, Cargone, Danev for Utah. What do they try what next? Maybe they will give him an extra game, but I'm not sure. That said, I think they will try to if Roy if Beck Kapanen have a good game next week, this Saturday, that push him a little bit out of the picture. Because you're going to have only 2 more games after that, Roy. It's going to be a lot. Good night, Pete. We need Wawa to do something good so we can get better, get a 5th round pick for him. No, I don't think so. Martin Sui explained the reason why was on the power play tonight because he used his other player play on the PK. So that's the reason he was there. And that, guys, Joshua Roy guy is a 5th round pick, a 150 overall pick. I don't know why you so much on Joshua Roy. He's only a 150 overall pick. Like, that's the reality behind that. Like, he's not like a 1st round pick. So, Yeah, nothing wrong with that part over there. Like, why to be so much on players? Like, why we don't talk about Jared Davidson? Why is always Joshua Roy? Like, why we don't talk about Philippe Major or, you know, Del Gazzo? Like, I don't know why we have something like that. It's just a 5th overall pick. I'm more worried about David Rebacker at Joshua Roy. This Québécois coach, because he is a Québécois. Yeah, Barry still in Thailand for right now. Until the government Thailand change the rules. Yep, let's talk about Belgazou. Yeah, François. Gary Lawless. Did Gary Lawless play in NHL? I think he did. I need to look. Gary Lawless. No, it was Paul Lawless. I'm sorry. Paul Lawless played 235 game, 39 game in NHL. Born in Scarborough, Ontario. Played with Hartford. Played 7 years in NHL. Toronto, Vancouver. Paul Lawless. Well, Joshua did not play to anybody. PW Joshua is Charles Hudon. Yeah, I think you are absolutely right. Davidson and Mazar don't whine to the media about where they play in the lineup. No, I did not see that at all. Roy about Roy. Charles Hudon play only 135 game in NHL. Play with Montreal Canadiens, he played 1 full year, 72 game, and 17-18 at 23 years old. Then he disappeared. Scored 14 goals, 41 points, and 134 game. 3 game with Montreal, 3 game with Montreal, and then 72 game. Then he come back with 32 game, and then 15 game. And then he played with Colorado 9 game. Wow, 4 years after he left the NHL, guys. Charles Hudon. Was released by the Los Angeles Kings in 2023. Coach, is there a bathroom in this funeral home? We have a bar, Danny. We have a buffet. Not easy make the NHL, no. But You're right about this, Nicholas. They talk about this a bit early. But you're right. So Dobson, goalie, and Rebecca all day to day. Vinny Rourke crashed the net, draw a penalty tonight. Yeah, under the. You're right, Kev. All right, we're going to finish the show right now. It's almost 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. When you like, whoa, not too bad. Roy is busy, always busy. Yeah, he is. We'll be back tonight for the Blue Jays game. Mitch Marner played tonight for the Vegas Golden Knights. If you want to look at his game, yeah, 0 points so far. Thanks so much, moderator Danny, Luciano, Ronwood Kings, and Jose Duarte with a great super chat tonight, $20. Thanks for the super chat of Mr. Reggie tonight. And we have a super chat of Butch also tonight. Moderator, thanks so much for your participation tonight. RJ Calabro at the news and update. Thanks so much. And all of you, click on the like to cross the 100. That's a great things to do. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. The Blue Jays will be back Saturday night also with the Montreal Toronto Maple Leafs. Danny, maybe we're going to see you Saturday night. And then we have Sunday night with In Our Tap for the Red Lights, the recap of the week and the preview the upcoming season. We're getting there. We're getting there. Close to the season, October 8th against Toronto Maple Leafs. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. We did not enjoy the game, but it is what it is. We did it perfectly in the right way. Some negative, some positive. The only thing we have to do, like you said, Martin said, we have to move forward. That's it. With injury, no injuries. We will see what they're going to do Saturday night, the Montreal Canadiens. Until then, my friend, the only way we classify the moderator is because that's who they are. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. And that's all, my friend. Thanks so much, Danny, for that one. Pierre W, check up tonight, my friend. Hopefully, don't see you next time. Barry from Calgary, thanks to be. Nicholas, glad to see you, my friend. And Cab, always a pleasure with Triple W. Great participation. Luc Lafortune, have a great night tonight. I can wish you next time. Until then, my friend, be well, BL. Find a way not only to dominate the day, but find a way to dominate the second half of what? Someone said 2025. Until then, the Hockey Nation, the Ab Nation, and all the animals, and the bugs, and everything, and the jungle attendant want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock p.m. for another Blue Jays game. Play-by-play with reaction with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. Good night, everyone. Maybe the LSC can win one. Yep. We did not fix all the problems. Not fair, coach. Only go up if Leafs lose, Danny. Maybe a 2-game back-to-back will give you that one, Danny. – 2093. Yeah, you're right about this, Danny. Oh. Booyah. Good night, Danny.